Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing a gratis haul today. If you're new here, I work at Sephora and I actually just opened a brand new store, which is so exciting. I can say I opened it kinda because I was the one holding the ribbon. It was amazing, which is why my channel has been kind of like sporadic with the uploads, but I'm so excited to share with you what I received for gratis, and in the next little bit I'll be making these videos very frequently. I just got this stuff a few days ago. Already my bin is almost full just because we've been getting so many brands coming in to train our new staff. So I just have a lot to share with you, and so this video is going to be me just like hauling things, showing you what I have. If I have information about them, I'll let you guys know. There is also a second version of these videos, which I just posted one, so you should see it up in the cards, but it's where I review the products that I do receive and let you guys know whether or not I like them, whether or not I'm going to keep them. And so even though I'm hauling these products, I don't consider them part of like my collection. These products go into like a purgatory drawer where I am just trying them out, seeing whether or not I like it, will I actually get use out of it, and then in the future video, it'll be me talking about whether or not I'm going to keep it and that type of thing. I have quite the big bag of things, and yeah, I do know what's in here. I have already gone through it once. I've been trying a couple things out, but in general, these have been living in a drawer for a week, and so I would love to share it with you so that I can move on. I just did a giant like purgatory will I review it video, and I just got rid of a ton of stuff from that drawer, so I'm excited to have a fresh start with some new things. So the first thing, which I've already reckoned with, is this mascara. This is the It Cosmetics Lash Blowout Mascara. It's the collaboration with Dry Bar. It's a lovely mascara. It gives crazy length, volume, lift. I feel like it's really good for getting a little bit of curl. It's definitely a mascara though for those who don't have a lot of lashes. I feel like if you have a nice full set of lashes, it may be a little bit too clumpy for you, but for me who doesn't, I love it, and I will be keeping it already. Like I already know because I've already been using it since I got it. Next we have is this one here from Drunk Elephant. This is the Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. There are 8 peptides in here, so it's supposed to really help with anti-aging. The texture of this is what makes me love it so much. It's very thin, but still feels really hydrating. It's just a beautiful texture for most skin types. Like even if you have dry skin, you're still gonna have benefits from it. This product I have used up in the past. I've gone through a couple minis, a couple full sizes, so I'm excited to have another. Next we have is this Drunk Elephant product. This is their cleanser. This is the Bestie No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. If you just need like your standard cleanser where it's just gonna like lightly cleanse, you know, it is a good product. The key to this one though is to use less. So less is more with this. Just use like a pea-sized amount, because if you use too much, it can be a little bit drying. But if you just use a tiny amount with lots of water, it is really nice and like, it feels like you're cleaning your face without stripping your face. But I have used it in the past where I've used a big dollop, and it's a little too drying if you don't rinse it off enough. So really have enjoyed this in the past. It's definitely a good cleanser. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's also, I don't think it's for like drier skin. I think if you have like normal to oily skin, you would probably like this a lot more than if you have drier skin, which is me. Next we have is this guy here. So I'm really intrigued by Kiehl's. I know they are not a cruelty-free brand, but it's the first time at a Sephora that I've worked at that Kiehl's is there. So I've been learning a lot about them. And so I am intrigued by Kiehl's. This is their Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I've used it a few times and it's pretty magical. It's really great at firming. It's really just like, I put just a few drops on, and then I put like my moisturizer on top. And I know it's more like oily, so you're supposed to like reverse it. You know, you're supposed to have your oil be the last thing, but I've been wanting to put this on first and then a moisturizer to kind of have the moisturizer just like keep it locked in. And I'll like wake up in the middle of the night to like go to the bathroom and my skin already looks brighter and it looks firmer. Like it just has like a glow, but not really. It just like looks like awake. And it has been a good product. That product I have been trying already and have really been enjoying. The next one I have is another Kiehl's product. This is their Powerful Strength Line Reducing Concentrate. It's a 12.5 vitamin C and hyaluronic acid duo, and I haven't tried it, but hyaluronic acid is supposed to be hydrating, vitamin C is supposed to be brightening, so I'll have to report back on whether or not I like it, but I like the sound of it, so there's that. Next we have is this one here. This is the Lancome Hydrozen. And it is supposed to be helping with anti-stress, making your face less inflamed. It's supposed to add a little of hydration. I don't know much about this because we actually don't sell this product. The Lancome representatives did come in and they gave us some skincare, but then they realized we didn't carry their skincare line. We only carried their makeup line. So I don't really know much about this. I'll research some more. Next, I do have some makeup in here, I promise. It's just towards the bottom. The next product I have is this from Fresh. This is their Black Tea Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. It's supposed to be anti-pollution, age-defying, and it sounds really cool. I really have been enjoying essences. I have one from Primera, which has been really great for firmness. Like, I feel like my skin does look firmer since using it. So I think this is very similar, and I will try it out and let you guys know my thoughts. It might be a little bit before I report back to you on this one, just because I have been enjoying that Primera one. I don't want to like switch too many things up at once. So this one, I'll let to report back to you on, but I am interested in trying it. Next we have is a bunch of pins. Oh, right. So Benefit, actually a lot of the brands have been giving us pins, because if you have brush belts at your location, then you can put them on it. And if not, a lot of the girls have been like putting them on their, a lot of the girls have been putting them on their Sephora tote bags. So like there's lots of little pins, like this one just has a heart. These are all from Benefit. We have one with a smiley face, and we have Totes Cute. So lots of different pins. We have a little mirror. We have an eye with some brows, and then hello gorgeous. So super cute pins. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but a lot of the brands have been giving them to us right now. Oh, and then this one from Benefit is just like a little mirror. I love when we get branded things. It's super cute, but it's just like a little mirror. It says Benefit on it, and then it says Prime to Perfection on the back, which is like a little cityscape. So cute. Next we have this from Fresh. This is their Rose Face Mask. This is some people's ride or die, and then other people are like, I don't get it. It's just a very nice lightweight mask that's supposed to help with brightness and evening out your skin tone and hydration. For me, it just hasn't wowed me enough to justify the price, to be honest. It is really hydrating. I guess I kind of see brightness, but it's very expensive. The texture is interesting. It's very like soupy. I know a lot of clients, when they have dry skin, use it right before makeup, especially if you're going to use a more like mattifying type of foundation that day, then this is really good to help prep for that. But as far as like long-term results, you'd have to use it pretty consistently. So I'd much rather put my money into like a serum or a moisturizer than like a mask, but that's just me. I've heard good things about it. I've also heard a lot of people being like, I don't get the hype. So I'm kind of on that fence. But I can see it working for other people, so who knows. But there's that. I'll give it a shot a couple times. If it doesn't work for me, I'm going to pass it along to my sister because I know that she likes them. Next we have is the, I think, final product from Fresh. This is their Soy Face Cleanser. It's a good like all around just gentle cleanser for me. I just don't like the smell of it. It smells like cucumbers. Some people love it. I just can't do the smell of cucumbers, and it's very, very strong. So I will not use this. I'm going to pass it along to Dave, my husband, because he has more combo skin. So I think he would benefit from this more, and he doesn't mind the smell. For me, I just can't do the smell of this. It's just very strongly scented of cucumbers. Moving on to the next product, we have this one from Anastasia. This is their Liquid Glow in the shade Peach Fizz. I used this the other day, and I kind of like it, but also could live without it. So it is a liquid highlight, which just looks like that. It's very, very glowy. I put it on as like a primer step, so I put this all over my face. As you can see, it's like super glowy. I put this all over my face and then put my BB cream on top. You guys know I just used like a sheer BB cream. And it gave me like the most beautiful just like glow to my skin without it being shimmery or like metallic. So I actually really liked it, and I'm going to try using it a few more times to see whether or not I'm going to keep it. But it's definitely different for me, but it did do a difference. I don't know if I would put it like on top of foundation as like a highlight. I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what that would look like. I also powdered my face today. Also, this is a brighter blush than I'm used to. What do you think? I kind of want to have like a blush moment, which is rare for me. I did buy a new blush recently. It's very, very pink. I don't know. Anyways, let's try what this looks like on top. We'll see. Let's see. Ooh, it's very intense if you do it that way. I use like a 1 drop for like my whole face. Now I'm like, okay. It definitely is intense. It's not my go-to look. And I think the color to do it this way is a little dark for me because I'm like adding almost like a shadowy highlight. It's pretty. I'm just put a little bit like on my nose. Okay. It's definitely pretty. I just don't know if this is the way I would use it. It's very, very highlighty though. Next we have this Anastasia product. This is their eye primer. I've not used this yet, but I will report back. I really don't know much about it other than that it's an eyeshadow primer. So, okay. Next we have this eye cream from Kiehl's. This is their creamy eye treatment with avocados. It's supposed to help with like redness and depuffing. It's supposed to be really, really nourishing if you're like dry around the eyes or maybe some discoloration. So again, with Kiehl's in general, I'm just intrigued by them just because I don't know much about the brand. And so all I really know about Kiehl's is that they're like an apothecary brand. They have a very long heritage. So I am excited to try them so that I can report back on them, especially when I'm at work and people are asking me about Kiehl's. I'm like, I don't know. Let's look it up together. So this one I will, again, try. It's on the docket to try for an eye cream. But the eye cream that I have tried in the past, and if you saw my last video, which was me reckoning with my products, then you guys know I did part ways with the Cheer Up from Pharmacy, and this is the second one that I've gotten. And it's a fine eye cream if you just need like hydration. It's very nice and lightweight if you don't want anything super heavy. But if you're wanting this one to be like the best thing for like dark circles, or if it's gonna like cure all around eye problems, it just isn't magical. And that was my final thoughts on it in the last video. It just isn't a magical eye cream. I mean, it's nice, it's lightweight, it's hydrating, but other than that, I didn't see anything else. So that's my thoughts on that. Next, we have the bronzer from Benefit, which is the Hula bronzer, of course, which is very, very popular. It's a good, like, just universal color. So many people love it. It's like their holy grail. I think I gave it to my sister once. She loved it. You guys know I have a very big love for my Han one, which I've already gone through one of, and I'm getting a good dip on the second one. So this one I will try a couple times. If it's just not as good as the one that I loved, I'm going to hand it off, but maybe I'll fall in love with it. Who knows? And then we have an Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is in the shade, let's see, what shade did they give me? Soft brown, which I can make work. I normally use the shade Caramel just because I have a lot of like highlights in my hair around the summer. Right now my hair is pretty neutral, so soft brown will probably be the color for me. So there is this. I really don't need to go into much of it, right? Because you know what that is. And then finally we have this mascara, which this is a heavy mascara. Like if you were traveling with this, you're gonna have to add like 2 pounds just for mascara. Like it's like a weight. It is a hefty, hefty product. But this is the Milk Kush waterproof mascara. So I have used the regular Kush one, which is in the silver packaging. As you can see, I have a waterproof version. So I'm going to use this, but I do like the original one. It's very just like volume and dramatic, and I want to see what the waterproof one is like. Maybe I'll actually test it in the water because we do have a pool in our area, so I could like do like a waterproof test with some makeup. I think that'd be fun. Anyways, so that is the latest thing that I received through work for gratis for free, and I will be testing out in the next little bit. Stay tuned for my thoughts on them in the future. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for coming by today. If you're new here, I would love it if you subscribed and joined this little family here. Anyways, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!